what it is, what it do, what it smell like. It's your boy Flex Harris here when I tell it.
Told ya, finna get right, get right, get right, get right.
We here with my homie, another guest coming to do some real talk like we always do. We're gonna elaborate on a lot of different things. My dog, she got like 5 different names. I don't want to say the wrong name. Tell the people your name so they can, holler at you or tell them social media and everything if you want them to hit you up.
My name Nycole. I go by very, very different names. I go by KT, Kiera, Nicole. You can follow me on Instagram at dreadhead_AP. The one and only.
Great. So what you got going? I know I've been knowing my dog for a good little minute. And yep. I've been knowing my dog for a good minute. I don't remember exactly when we met, but the last year or two we've been hanging out pretty tough because of course we both serving together. And of course we just came back. Salute to all the service members that's still doing their thing, still overseas. So my dog, do you remember how we met? Cause I showed up.
I do. I remember it was about 3-4 years ago. I was new to the unit. I came in, I was by myself, and Flex, I saw him and I wasn't really talking to nobody. And he came over there and he gave me this paper because we was about to go to NCC with the unit. He gave me this paper and he was like, "You got one?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't got one." I was kind of shy and everything. Like I said, I was new to the unit. I was a specialist and he gave me the paper and I thought he had a twin brother by the name of McGee. I thought he had a twin brother, and I was like, golly, they looking like.
Shout out to Geek.
Hey, that's my boy. That's my boy McGee. But yeah, ever since then, Flex, he just been looking out for me. Anytime you need a drink or just need to unwind, he will always be there. I kid you not. He the only person I know that will get up and drink at 6:45 in the morning. He the only person I know. I always have a drink though.
Tell nobody.
No. But yeah, that's kind of how we met, and then ever since then it's been like a brother/sisterhood or brotherhood, whatever you want to call it. That's just how it's been. He look out for me, I look out for him. He always had my back ever since then. So I can really proudly say he has truly been one of my brothers since being in the service.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. A lot of people didn't know that that I would drink at 6:45 in the morning, but
Only one.
I got that from my aunt. Shout out Timmy Earl, my brother. But yeah, I really don't drink like that. It just depends on the mood I'm in. If I had a good night, I already ate, I might give me a beverage or two. They might partake with me. People that's there with me, but
You drink brown at 6 in the morning, man. Brown.
I mean, it don't matter the color, brown, clear, orange, pink, purple. As long as it tastes good, I'm drinking. Colors don't make a difference.
It kind of does, but you know what?
So your go-to is brown.
Technically, my go-to first would be like the little fruity drinks. It'd be like it start off like that, like little club tail, wine cool, something like that, and then like if I'm like, okay, what I'm saying, I'm tipsy or whatever, I want a little bit more. I'm gonna hit the brown. If I feel like the brown just ain't doing nothing, I'm gonna hit the tequila. We all know what tequila do to me.
I don't do nothing to me.
Oh, it do something to me. It do something to me. I feel like I'm the richest motherfucker alive. I promise.
Well, we need to get some tequila so you can break this podcast off for a couple dollars.
I ain't say I was rich. I said I'm gonna feel like I'm rich.
Yeah, you got it, cause you got the bling on. I know you peeping the swag.
Look,
Man, I ain't got nothing on. See, I got regular old t-shirt,
look,
shirt.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. This aluminum foil, bro.
Yeah, so we been kicking it together. I mean, like I said, I don't remember when we met. He always been there. So we went to training together, and you know, overseas and everything.
I had so much fun over there, man. It's crazy. So much fun.
So did you like the vibe over there from everybody, or did you enjoy your time over there? Was it what was the experience for you?
I would say it's like a love-hate relationship. Sometimes, like when you're away from family, it's like, especially around the holidays and birthdays. You wish you could spend it with them, and then sometimes when uh, everything is going good and you having fun with the people that you over there with, it's like, man, I don't want this to end. So sometimes I feel like, man, I wish I was still overseas with, some of my people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I got my brother's birthday, my mom's birthday, they birthdays coming up, so it's like, nah, I don't want to go back over there and miss that again. So like I said, it's like a love-hate relationship. Christmas was one of the hardest holidays for me, actually. A lot of people don't know that I kind of stayed in the tent when we was over there, because normally around Christmas we got this like little tradition. We'll open our presents 2 days early instead of on Christmas, and then like we have like a little seafood Christmas.
Yeah.
But my family didn't do that this year because
You wouldn't know. Because you wouldn't know.
That, and my brother, he was in an accident.
Yeah.
He was in an
Yeah.
accident, so he couldn't really just do everything that we normally do as far as eating and stuff like that. He was in and out the hospital, and I couldn't really be there for him like I wanted to physically, but spiritually I was there, and mentally I tried my best to be there for him. Shout out to my brother because he has made a tremendous recovery.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to
him.
my mama because she sacrificed so much because of that, and had a great support system while I was over there to help me get through that. So
Yeah, I remember when it happened.
yeah.
And you know me, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna tell you, suck it up, tough it up, and do what you gotta do,
with a drink in hand, to be honest with you. With a drink in hand. So yeah.
I ain't really, that part of me, I don't think I got there from my people. I just got there from going through life and seeing people struggling or whatever they go through, and going through my little thing in life. And I just feel like it's a lot of stuff. Everything that happens can be worse. So just do what you can now so you can appreciate the benefit or the blessings later. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's understandable. I kind of, whether you know it or not, I may not tell you a whole lot of time, but I do kind of, look up to you in a way, not the drinking part, because here you go.
go ahead.
Gotta give you your props, man. Gotta give you your props, because I watch you go from being at the top to coming back to the bottom to being at the top again to being in the middle to going back to the top. So I look at that and I look at that as motivation, because your situation and everything. I'm like, shoot, he kept a smile on his face, and then he came back over here. A lot of people would just stay home,
Yeah.
So I look at that and I be like, okay, well, if he could do it and he's in a way worse situation than I am, I know I can do it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I don't brag and I don't like to put my business out there. But just for people that don't know, my house caught on fire, my family house and everything. We lost everything, but we didn't lose everything. If you know, you know. Hear when I tell it. But today we're gonna take a little cheers shot. That one him? Oh, you good? We're gonna keep it low for the.
I got it.
We're gonna break wine when you got no bread.
Breathing.
We're gonna try this drink out. I had it before. I don't think you never had it, so.
Pour it in her like a shot.
Yeah, that's you can try it. Then you can go.
Okay. No, I'm gonna take the whole thing. Are you ready?
Yeah. We're gonna cheers to good vibes, good support, and more blessings.
More blessings. Blaze, I don't like that. I don't like that. They gonna
Slide it back there.
I don't like that.
Slide it back. I take that.
That's
We ain't gonna let nothing go to waste.
yeah, he ain't gonna let nothing go to waste.
Yeah. I appreciate you. And what about your support system? You know, how your I know you got friends back at home. How overall in life, do you have do your friends support you like talking about? Do you call your friends your friends? Do you consider your friends as associates? Have you and your friends ever had that talk about them really being friends? Or do you and your friends really have do you and your friends really have deep conversations like that? Because they're saying being you know, people go throughout their life calling each other friends and everything. Calling each other family.
Right.
Cuz
Right.
I don't. Yeah, we cool. Here's what I tell you. If I say yeah, we cool, you know we ain't that tight. We cool, but we ain't that tight like that.
You know, it's crazy that you asked that question because I say a month when I came back, you know, I tried to get my friends together to let them know that, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm back and I wanna hang with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And
but why do you have to do that? But you keep continuing.
you know what? I'm gonna get into that. But you know, they saw the way that I was dressing and, you know, assumed that, hey, you know, I went on the club, I'm in the military. They just assumed I just got money like that. So a lot of them felt like that I was trying to brag about or show that I'm better than them, and that wasn't the case. You know, I've been gone for almost a year. You know, I just want to chill with y'all.
Now, if that was a true friend, they wouldn't even think like that. But continue.
You know, and that's true. You know, and like I said, they felt like I was trying to be better than them, and so I lost almost all my friends. Flex, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I lost almost all of them except like one, and she has honestly been there for me for a lot of my mental breakdowns that I have.
Yeah.
You know, mental abuse or mental awareness. That's nothing to play with. I have had several people to call me and, you know, just check up on me. You know, just making sure I'm okay. But yeah, I lost majority of all my friends that I thought were my friends. You know, they just see me and just assume things. You know, and I hate that. And one of my biggest sayings is always, you know, change the narrative. You know, if you don't like something, only change what you can change. You know, you can't change the way somebody else thinks. So, you know, what I did was I was just like, you know what, if you were really my friend, you know, you wouldn't have thought that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I just kind of just been like solo dolo. You know, I don't really have nobody like this here. You know, and as you know, I reached out to you about a situation that I had going on, and I honestly, I don't even consider you a friend. I consider you family. Yeah. You know, because when I needed you, you know what I'm saying, you there. You know, you opened up a lot of opportunities to me that, you know, you probably won't open up to anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I really appreciate that. So I don't consider you a friend. I consider you family. So I don't really have any friends. You know, I just be by myself a lot of times. I feel like that's really the route to go nowadays because everybody is always, they like crabs, you know. Everybody's trying to get to the top, and when they see somebody else trying to get to the top, they'll pull them down because they want to be at the top. Mm-hmm. You know, I support. All you gotta do is let me know what time and where it's gonna be at, and I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm there, you know.
Here when she tell it.
Exactly. Here when you tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell it. Because I heard it and I'm going to tell it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, with Flex, you know, I done bought hats, shirts from him, everything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I just like to support. I ain't trying to get to the top. I just want to support my dog because he's been there for me. You know what I'm saying? That's really much it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, she always been solid. I always supported everybody that. This goes out to everybody that say they support people. Don't say you support them and you don't support them. You know, of course you can support people without person and all that, but they can only go so far a lot of times. When you see people going to somebody else, you can go to your friend for something. What you think they would think when you don't come to them. like she said, she done bought half. She done bought half. I done gave her stuff. You know, people that I know support me, I give them stuff all the time. I pay for free drinks, of course. You know, hats, shirts, everything. But you gotta support when you consider somebody a friend or you say you support them. You gotta go on and show them. Some people you do have to show things to. And even if you ain't in a, I ain't gonna say position, but it's times where I don't need something or don't want it, I would still go and purchase something from somebody just to show them I support them.
There you go.
You know,
That part. That part. Or if you see your homie, you know what I'm saying, he trying to get his clothing business started up, or, you know, food truck business, you know what I'm saying, just be like, hey, send me that on Instagram, or send me that on Snapchat so I can repost it to my people. You know what I'm saying? Because I do flex like that all the time. I get on him when he don't send it to me, like, bro, send me that, and I repost it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take no energy, it don't take no money to sit there and repost something for your dog or your friend that you actually call your dog or your friend. A lot of people just be hating, you know? Like, I don't like hate. I don't like negativity. So since I came back, I've just been on this new journey of just put positivity in the word, because it's hard for everybody, not gonna lie. But why try to put somebody else down because you see them doing good? Hell, you never know what they may do for you. You know what I'm saying? You see they blessings, hell, they might bless you. You know, I mean, you just put positivity in the world, you know? Because that's what the world needs nowadays, for real, with everything going on, I promise.
oh yeah. And I can honestly say that I've been blessed because I don't have everything I want, but I can get it if I want to. You know, I don't just go out there. Let's just say like money. I can go out there and get some money right now. I can go and hustle and make a couple hundred, couple $1,000 if I want to. But you know, if that ain't the path that God want me to go, I ain't gonna do it. I'm blessed with my family. I'm blessed with my friends. It's just you just gotta make if you make the right choice, not just doing the right thing, but if you make the right choice, like we talking about supporting each other. If you support your friends and go by your word like you say you do, it will come back to you on the back end. That's how I feel. You know, I've been doing a lot of stuff in the last couple of years, and stuff come back to me every year. And when stuff come back to me, it reminds me of what I did previously. So, but then you really just got to think like that too. You got to have your mind set up to be able to think like that and know, man, I believe this is from when I treated such and such like this. So it must be come back to me.
Yeah.
Like I said, positivity. Got to keep that positive vibe 24/7.
There you go. There you go.
That's like when my house burned down, and I had somebody come up to me. She was like, you know, a lot of people checking on me. She was like, how you doing? I said, shoot, I'm good, just another day. Well, she was like, it's not just another day. I was like, well, for me it is. You know, other people might handle it differently, but me, I done built my character and myself up well. I ain't finna let a lit house fire or a lit money loss determine where I'm gonna go the next day. Then you can plan and prepare for stuff like that too. You can plan and prepare mentally for stuff that happen like that. So, like you were talking about the mental awareness and all that. I know a lot of people don't think like I think or think like you do, but we just gotta help each other so they can build up that strong mentality to handle things like that.
Yeah.
Then when you do your thing, like you doing your thing, people will see it, people notice it, and they can kind of help other people too. A lot of people watching when you don't think they watch.
That's true. That's true. You know, like I had this one female, and I know we ain't really just talk about relationships and nothing like that, but
We gonna get on, we can get into it now.
but I had this one female, and I know I came to you about the situation. She was saying that her mental wasn't stable. You know, I'm looking at the camera when I say this because hopefully she see it. But she was telling me that her mental was the best, and I wasn't helping her with her mental. And for the past couple of days, I really haven't been talking to you for a reason, because I want your mental to be good. And I feel like, with me not talking to you, or being on your mind, that would actually help. But I do just want you to know that I am still here and available if you ever need me. But right now, I just want you to get your mental together, because I'm always gonna be there for you. Even though the past events that happened, I'm very truly sorry about that. But like I said, mental health is nothing to play with. Like I said, I had somebody call me at 1 in the morning, because they overdosed, and they had took some liquor behind it. And if I hadn't gotten up for that call, they would probably be dead right now, and I would really feel solely responsible for their death. So anybody that's watching this, or have problems with mental health is not a game. So please don't play with it. And if you have problems, please reach out to somebody that you trust. And even if you don't trust anybody, there are hotlines that you can call that will help. For the veterans or the people that's in the military, y'all know the VA hotline. If you have my number, you could always call me. All you gotta do is just call me. Because like I said, there's nothing to play with. We're all human. Life happens. Yeah. So therefore, sometimes you're gonna feel like losing. You want to break down, you want to cry, and that's okay. Nobody's gonna think that you're weak, or anything else like that. Because if you're still here in this time, in this day and age, I promise you, you're strong. Trust me, you're strong.
I might tell you to toughen up.
Yeah.
But I'm still be there to support you though.
That's what he told me, toughen up. He said, no, his exact word was, but you know what I'm gonna say, I'm a boss, be a boss. That's what he said. So
yeah, I got different sayings for different people. The one that Bentley, Mr. G, I ain't gonna call you Mr. You Chandler right now.
Yeah.
You and a couple more people. I don't want to say the wrong name.
You go, bro. You go.
I'll say something else. I ain't gonna say it right now. But Stamage. Y'all know why I tell you. And it's my way of speaking to you too. What up, big guy?
Okay. But yeah, shout out to you because you're still here. So even if you don't see this, I'm still gonna send you this part because this part is dedicated to you. So
that calls for a little trying of. I ain't even tried it.
Man, go these shots and stuff. Lord mercy. Please,
this goes out to that support system. If you supporting or you try to be there for people and go. I'm not good.
Okay.
We
But yeah.
drunk that.
Huh?
We already drunk it.
No, I did.
It's alright.
Yeah, I like that one. That's tropical ones. I like that one. Yeah.
So, what would you tell people that's in relationships and don't have that support system? You got people it can be friend relationship, but it could be, couples that they don't support what they do. They don't support their journey. They don't support their job. They don't support their hobbies. Have you ever been in a relationship or been with somebody that don't support your hobbies or your decision or what you did, and it kind of really affected you? Like joining the military.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Being in the military is one of the hardest things when it comes to relationships, because everybody just assumes the worst. When you're in the military, oh, you're going off the war, oh, you're going to be killed, oh, this, oh, that. But a lot of people don't understand it. There are just different jobs in the military. Not everybody that's in the military goes
to
off
war.
to fight. Yeah, you know, you got people who's in the military that do laundry, you know, who's a cook, you know, whatever the case may be. But being in the military and having my MOS with, you know, 92 Alpha.
MOS is the job
Yeah,
that you choose in the military,
yeah. So
in the army.
I'm a clerk. You know, I do paperwork. That's pretty much what it is. You know, not gonna lie, that's pretty much what it is. You know. Sometimes I try to branch out from being a clerk and go in the field. Sometimes that's really what I want to do. But being in the military, I give you this. My last relationship, probably like a year ago, with the same female. She didn't know I was deploying until like probably like the last minute, and she just assumed the worst. So, you know, I'm not gonna say she didn't support it, but she was against it, you know, and she was trying to come up with all different possible ways just to get me to stay.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But it ain't her choice.
exactly. You know, I was telling her, you know, the best way to get through something is just go ahead and go get through it. You know, that's the quickest way. That's what they tell you in basic training. So why not? So I told her, I said, you know, I'll be home before you know it, you know, and that's actually kind of what happened. I'll be home before you know it. But, you know, being away, always having to leave sometimes, it puts a toll on your partner. You know, they want that physical touch. So they go out there and they just do whatever. Not saying that's what my situation was, but, you know, in the past, it has been hard trying to find a female that accepts me being in the military, because they be like, oh, well, I heard military people do this, or I heard military people do that. So they just go based off what they heard and not actually try to give me a chance, you know?
And by you say do that, they talking about the let's just put out they talking about the cheating and
the
the partying
the party and the sneaking around and all that other stuff. When
all the bad stuff.
Yeah, all the bad stuff, you know. So like,
So you can't all of a sudden you can't just jump straight to the bad stuff. But then if you jump straight to the bad stuff like they would do you automatically thinking that you would do that, or they automatically thinking that you're bad. They assuming.
Yep. Cause they see me already as a light skinned female with locks and dimples, and you know, redheads already got a you know what I'm saying, a stereotype. So, you know, being in the military doesn't help. But, you know, I've had females who, once I say, oh, I'm in the military, nah, I don't want to talk to you. Or when I actually do get in a relationship, because I don't tell them right off the bat that I'm in the military, but when they actually find out, you know, it's, oh, well, you know, I don't want to do that because you won't cheat on me. What?
That might be like, oh, okay.
You won't even give me a chance because of a stereotype from your homegirl or your sister or whatever the case that she experienced with that person in the military.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they just be like, well, I can't handle you die. I won't know. What? Girl, I handle paperwork. What you talking about?
They assuming a lot.
Exactly, just assuming stuff. So, you know.
And that go for a lot of stuff, not just relationship.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That goes for people fixing food. You know what I'm saying? You had one bad experience at Shauna's.
Yeah.
You go to a Shauna's in Dallas or Texas. Not saying that Shauna's gonna be bad too. You know, you can't just assume all Shauna's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just people's mindset nowadays. They just so stuck in. They're so simple minded about things.
You gotta, I like how you said it. People, majority of people in the world now are simple minded about things. They got that tunnel vision.
There you go.
Need to start thinking outside the box.
There you go.
Need to start studying, educating yourself. Stop assuming. Stop speculating on things.
Mm-hmm.
Talk what you know. And even if you say something wrong, you know, just go back and correct yourself, or you ain't necessarily got to put it out there and say that you're wrong. Just, you know, go back and find the correct information.
That part. The correct information, because if you actually get to know me, you'll get to know the real Nycole. Or as Flex say, Tom C. You know what? I want you to tell everybody how I got the name Tom C, since you say it so much.
Well, I call her Tom C because we was overseas. I think we were doing laundry or getting laundry or something, and the foreigners that's over there. I don't wanna. I don't like to say. What? That what happened with?
That ain't what happened, man. That ain't what
What
happened.
happened? Tell me.
Remember, we was.
He said Tom C.
Nah.
That what happened.
Remember, we was in Texas. That was when we were T-Mobile. We was in Texas, and we went to.
Somebody said Tom C.
We went to Raising Cane's,
Yeah.
and I said he asked me. Well,
Oh,
she
yeah,
asked
right.
me, whichever one. I
I
can't
thought
remember.
overseas.
But they had said,
Yeah,
what's the
your
name
name?
for the order? And I
Yeah.
said Thompson. So I get the receipt back, and it say Tom
Tom
C.
Tom C. That's your name. Man. Yeah,
Ever since then, he just been calling me Tom C.
I thought it was. I don't know. It just.
This man, I'm from Tom C.
I appreciate you coming on the pod with me. Anything else on your mind you like to share with the people, or talk about anything else that's bothering you? I was gonna mention about almost the same thing we were talking about. You know, people having closed mind, but just being leaders in our community. You know, making your own moves, not listening to other people. You know, that to me that goes back to people having that simple mind and assuming stuff. Cause I think I said this on the other podcast. I'm just gonna keep saying it. People, if we need more leaders in the world, a lot of people need to follow their own mind.
Yeah.
You know, and when it comes with supporting the people, a lot of people support people because of what other people doing or what other people think. A lot of people don't want to. A lot of people scared to speak their mind now
Yeah.
and be real.
Yeah.
Do you be real?
I be real with you, but you know I cuss you out in a heartbeat. You know that. Nah, but for real, just be mindful when people make mistakes. Don't try to crucify them because nobody's perfect in this world. Whichever religion that you have, you know, just remember that you have to answer to that higher power at the end of the day. Like, everybody knows that I'm Muslim, so, you know, my religion is different from yours. I practice different beliefs from everybody, so therefore I try my best not to judge anybody. But when somebody makes a mistake, please don't crucify them and hold it over their head for years and years and years to come. Because trust me, I made some bad decisions in my life that is still following me to this day, and I'm 24 years old. So just, you know, even if y'all never speak again, at least try to forgive them for you. That way you don't carry that grudge for years and years and years to come. Because like I said, I made a very, very, very bad decision this past couple days, and so far I've just been judged and called everything but positive. So, you know,
But that shouldn't affect you though.
no, it's not, but it kind of is, you know, because it's like, you know, I try to put positivity in the world because prior to this deployment, you know, I was all negative. I was getting locked up. I was doing this. I was getting pulled over. I was getting arrested for stupid stuff. And now that I had things at my fingertips taken away from me, it made me appreciate life a little bit more than what I did before. So therefore, that's why I'm trying to put positivity in the world.
Yeah.
So, you know, just be mindful when, you know, somebody makes you mad, or, you know, you call this person your friend, but you judging them in a way. Be mindful of that. And as far as the support thing, don't support them just because you see them, you know, as y'all like to say, or as people like to say, they next up. Support them because they're your friend and because they're doing stuff. If they're really your friend or really your dog or really your homegirl, support them because they are that. Don't support them because you think, oh, they finna get money or they finna get signed. Like I do Flex. I've been supporting Flex since I've known this man. So yeah, I listen to the music all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Still a superstar, still rich, but y'all don't know that. Here when I tell it.
What he said. So yeah, just do that.
That was a nice miss. I appreciate you, Nycole, coming through. Tom C.
Mm-hmm.
Here when I tell it podcast. We out. Oh, we ain't out yet. We thought we was out, but we ain't out. got questions from the audience.
For you, Tom C.
Tom C.
Being young, going to the military, experience the tour overseas and everything, coming back. How did that change you? Did it change you for better, or do you feel like everything is still the same?
That's a nice question.
That is actually a good question. It changed me for the better because it actually changed me as an individual. When I say individual, I mean spiritual wise and heart wise, because like I was just telling somebody the other day, sometimes I can't even leave out my neighborhood without a policeman pulling me over saying, hey, where you going, and harassing me because of the decisions that I made a couple years ago, because they still remember me or still remember what my car looked like. You know, so that made me actually realize, like, man, like I was really, for lack of a better word, a shitbag.
Just reckless.
Yeah, and I don't want to be average. I don't want to be regular. I actually want to make a positive change in the world to where, as y'all can see, these 14 and 15-year-olds, they out here just doing whatever to whoever and not really caring about it. So I want them to at least, you know, if I can make a positive change and not just trying to do it for recognition, but just doing it just because I have a little brother, I have little cousins, I have people who actually look up to me because I am in the military, you know, and they see that and they be like, oh, well, if Nycole can do that, I can do it too, you know. So if they looking up to me and they see me doing wrong, they gonna think, well, she doing wrong. But then I have to prove to myself that, hey, you can be better than what you was 2-3 years ago, or 5 minutes ago, or 5 seconds ago, you know. So people actually do look at you whether you know it or not. You know, people actually do talk about you whether they do or not. And when they do talk about you, let it be something positive. You know, because you never know where you're going to lead this world. And the last thing you want somebody to say is, well, you know, she just robbed a liquor store, you know, not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? So I want them to say, well, you know, she just came back from overseas and she was doing good. She was doing this. You know, she wanted to be a prosecutor. That was one of her biggest goals. She was working towards that, you know? Because you never know where you're going to lead this world. So at least leave a positive change when you do.
Message. Here when I tell it.
You know what I said?
Here when she tell it.
There you go.
That was a good message. that relates to what I was talking about in one podcast when I was talking about the dude who came to me and asked me some questions. I think he was a little younger than you, might have been the same age, but same thing. You know, you ain't gotta wait till you're older to change. You can change now. And like I said in the other podcast, you ain't necessarily gotta change. You can adjust what you're doing.
Adjust.
You know. So we're gonna keep that positive vibe going. Appreciate Nycole for coming through. Tom C.
See,
We're gonna holler at you. Here when I tell it.
I'm out.
We out.
Told y'all, finna get right.